happened here? Well, that is a question many people ask themselves as another senseless and violent attack makes headlines.
A mass shooting stealing innocent lives and leaving the country outraged once again. Well, in our special report tonight, Guns in Church, KEZI 9 News reporter Amber Wilmarth spoke to leaders of one church in Eugene who say they're not taking any chances. And she joins us live tonight to show us just what they're doing. Amber?
Well, Matt, Renee, this is a place of worship. People come here, sit in these pews to feel connected, loved, and safe. And to help keep it that way, some highly trained members of the safety team here at New Hope Eugene do carry guns to each service. They say it's not about being for or against guns, but it's about being prepared.
Before, I would think, especially being a Christian, you think, well, you know, why would you carry a firearm? You know, God is going to protect you. But it's a different world right now.
And in this world, they're taking safety into their own hands by learning how to deal with a violent and armed intruder within the walls of a church.
We don't ever want to have to use it, but it's good to be trained to be able to use it if it's necessary.
Guy Higashi and other hand-selected members of New Hope Eugene's safety team made the drive out to this private range for a firearms class.
Work that action, get back out on target.
It's the first of its kind for the church, and it's taught by Donnie Myers, who owns 295 Tactical in Springfield. Myers is a retired Springfield police officer who responded to the deadly shooting at Thurston High School about 20 years ago, when a gunman killed 2 people and injured 26 others.
I actually saw the practical application going into the cafeteria at Thurston, so I can look at these different scenarios, whether it's a church setting, a school setting, and give first-hand insight in what it's actually going to be like.
He customized this class for a church setting. Myers says they practice a lot of close quarter combat. That's shooting at the target from within a few yards like this. Because inside of a church, chances are the threat will be close to them.
At one point, we're shooting 2 yards away. That may be a real-life scenario. As you and I are standing here talking, if you become a threat, I may have to engage in this short distance.
During the course, they practice both shooting and reloading. Higashi says the repetition is helpful.
They want us to be able to get what they call muscle memory.
And that's something I noticed too while shooting a gun for the first time.
Practice, practice, practice. Getting that skill level up and maintaining proficiency. That's what this whole day is about.
He says practice makes a big difference, from how to hold a gun to aiming it. Every time they shoot, they aim for the center mass of the target. That's inside of these rings. Those rings are the chest area, and it's the largest target.
If we try to hit an arm, a head, a leg, we have a potential to miss.
And what they're trying to do is stop the person from causing harm.
In the U.S. today, 100% of the time when force is met with force, it stops the action.
Tom Eichhorn is the training director for the safety team and a retired Eugene police lieutenant. He says each person here has gone through several levels of training, and they all have a concealed carry license.
The 4th level is the highest level, and that's in those unfortunate circumstances where deadly force may have to be employed. Making sure everybody's safe and
Eichhorn
moving them
says
out of the
it's
area.
a level of training that's necessary.
Our guys are trained in identifying the pre-incident indicators that will indicate to them there's something coming, and if it does get to the point where the actual implementation of the violent act occurs, then this is the only training that's actually going to stop that.
If we can just save one life, then that is payment for us.
Tony Reed took part in Sunday's class and says he feels a responsibility to keep families safe, especially those who may have a parent overseas protecting his freedom.
They're relying on people around their families to protect their families, whether it's firefighters, whether it's the police, or your day-to-day average Joe.
Shooters, go ahead, load and make ready.
And Higashi says this training is his way of serving his church and community.
We just don't want to be a soft target, because we want people, especially to go to a place of worship, not to have that experience be affected by someone who's troubled for any reason.
And that firearms class was contracted out to 295 Tactical. That's a gun shop in Springfield. But the safety team here at New Hope Eugene does offer classes on how to de-escalate situations verbally, and we'll have a link on our website, KEZI.com, a little later tonight. Live in Eugene, Amber Wilmarth, KEZI 9 News.
Thank you so much.